Tell me why, okay? Tell me why. I very reluctantly get onto dating apps here and there, knowing damn well I'm not dating right now. It's one of my toxic traits. I don't want to talk about it, okay? But what I do want to talk about is how I felt like there were so many old men. I'm like, why are there so many old men on here liking me? Why? What is happening? What's happening here? Then I realized these men are my age. These men are my age. I'm old. When am I going? What's not clicking, Rachel? What is wrong with me? Oh, you don't like girls who wake up looking gorgeous and put together? Take me off the roster. Take me off the roster. Take me off.
I am sick of it. You become single after you're with someone for fucking forever, and there are a million beautiful women out there for these men to just pick from, and us women have like, this many men. There are no men. It's either they're old and have no hair, or it's they're old and there's only like 10 pop. Like there's just, the ratio is not, it's not there. It's not there.
Don't you just love, gentlemen, how these women will sit here and describe themselves as beautiful, or, oh, I'm the prize and I have all my crap together. I've got a career, right? I've got a house, blah, 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 right? They talk, you know, I'm so fantastic. I'm this, I'm a queen, whatever. And then you look at them, guys, and you realize that they have no boyfriend, they have no husband, they have no fiance, and they have whatever else you want to call it, right? They have no partner in life, okay? And these girls, who are apparently the catch guys, just can't seem to secure a man, right? And they're always asking the question, you know, oh, why can't I find a guy who likes me? Why can't I find a serious relationship, guys? And rather than look at themselves and say, you know what, it's because of something I did or something, you know, something to do with me, guys, it's always got to be the men, right? It's always the men's fault. Oh, how come no men, you know, how come there are no good men out there, right? How come there are no men who are attractive and whatever else? And guys, this is why I have absolutely no sympathy when these girls rock around to like 35, 40, 45, whatever, and they realize that men are not interested in them anymore. And they start to really lose their minds, guys, because a lot of these girls, they can't have families anymore. Dudes don't take them seriously. And you know what, guys? It is entirely self-inflicted. But what is going on, gentlemen? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video. And on today's episode, gentlemen, we're going to be looking at a compilation put together by my video editor. Shout out to him, guys. Absolutely fantastic guy, going through the pain of putting together this crap for us, guys. So guys, if you'd like to support him, make sure you check out his website, link in the description. It's going to be the first pinned there. But gentlemen, we're going to be running through some of these TikToks, guys, and I warn you, some of them are outright awful. So guys, make sure to leave your thoughts and your comments as we go through. And without further ado, let's start.
Have you guys noticed that it's only the insecure men that are asking women what they bring to the table? Like, honey, if you don't see the value in me, don't date me. A man who's comfortable in all that he has to give is not going to ask you what you're bringing to the table because he has everything already. And anything that shows up after that is just an addition to what's already at the table.
What she's trying to do, guys, is, you see, the thing is, what these girls want is they want a man who is clueless, right? They want a man who doesn't know any better, a guy who's going to walk into their lives and give them everything that they've wanted after they've gone through all of the bad boys in their 20s, okay? Guys, I'm telling you, these women, they love naive men. And when I say love, I don't mean love, okay? They don't love them, they don't respect them, but they'll use them, right? Absolutely. Guys, you might notice, right, we got a huge age range of dudes over here, guys. We got young dudes, we got older dudes, right? And the thing that you'll notice as you get older as a man is those girls who didn't want anything to do with you, for example, they'll hit you back up with the "hey stranger" text if you've been working on yourself, right? If you're a dude, for example, who goes to the gym, maybe you've been working on your career, okay, she'll stalk your social media, guys. You know, these girls will stalk absolutely every dude's social media that they come into contact with. And the thing is, guys, is they want you to be naive. Okay, we're just going to move on, but just keep that in your mind, guys. A lot of these girls, what they'll do is they'll try and say, don't respect yourself or else you're insecure. Absolutely disgusting.
Anything that shows up after that is just an addition to what's already at the table.
I want to thank everybody for their kind words and their support. And that includes all the men whose minds were boggled that somebody could ever do that to me. Because if they had a woman like me, they'd be treating her like a queen. But see, here's the problem with that sentiment. That is literally the mindset of every single man who's ever broken my heart. You know, that marveling over me in the abstract, like, oh, if I could have somebody like Abby. And then consequently, this moving of mountains in order to win over somebody like me. And then the delight in having somebody like me be into them.
You know, guys, you might listen to this woman's story that she's trying to sell us here, but I just want to make something very clear. Girls, here's the thing, okay? We covered a video a little while ago on the channel, guys, where, you know, a woman was talking about the fact that it's called like "he broke me" or something. That's what I put as the quote at the beginning of the title. So if you want to go back, you can have a look, all right? The video is like "he broke me" by the woman that sold her farts in a jar subsequently, okay? And these girls, guys, they always have a sob story, because the thing is, this only works if you're a dude who's attractive, right? You see, these girls, what they're doing is they're shopping out of their price range, guys. You know? Like, the guy that sits there and he compliments you and he calls you fantastic, and you think it's a great experience, you get that fairy tale experience. It's only a fairy tale experience because you're attracted to him, you see? But these girls, right, they'll get the guy who's 6 foot, 6 figures, you know, he's got a really nice body, okay, he's been working on himself, and in the back of her mind, she knows, why is he committing to me? You know, I'm not worth it. And then they get totally shocked, guys, when the guy wants to discontinue the relationship with them. Hell, a lot of these girls don't even have a relationship with that guy to begin with, okay? But the thing is, you're shopping out of your price range. Everybody knows it. Like, it's ridiculous, man.
But see, then the luster fades. And then there's a person standing in front of them. And even the most low-key relationship requires some level of showing up. And that both people's terms and conditions should be respected, not just one person's.
And yet you guys, I'm telling you, these girls voluntarily enter into relationships with dudes who don't give a crap about them. Now, the dude might give a crap at the beginning. You know, he might manipulate her, whatever. I'm not saying that's a good thing, guys. But let's just be absolutely clear. These girls are sitting here and they're trying to lock down Chad in a relationship. And then they're oh so confused when the relationship doesn't work out. You could literally look at these women's relationships, guys, and you could know from the second that these two people get together that it's not going to last, right?
And literally every instance where they are reminded that I am a person and not a prize that they have won, that's when it all falters. And that's when I get hurt. And see, this is why I say I don't trust men who are into me. Because
no, you see, it's the attractive ones, right? It's the ones who she finds attractive, because she's attracted to men who, at their core, don't give a damn about her, guys. Let's just call it for what it is. All of these girls complaining about their relationship issues, a lot of them, guys, you know, it's funny because what they're doing is they're trying to lock down Chad. She mentioned at the start of this video, guys, how there are so many dudes out there who are like, oh, I'd treat you better, I'd treat you this way, I'd treat you that way. And what she's doing is she's going after the, you know, the top tier men in that category, and she's surprised when the men don't want a relationship, right? It's like these girls are they'll see all the red flags in the world, but you know what? As long as he's attractive and says the right things, has that smooth tongue, guys, oh, she's the victim. And what is this? This girl must, like, she's wording it, she's saying it as if it's like a speech, you know, like a... I swear, man, she must have like semi-scripted this or something, right? She's trying to gather all your sympathy, gentlemen. Can you feel it, right?
as I have learned, like, you can go a whole year and really go slow and really get a chance to feel a person out and get to know them as a person and to make sure that they are into you as a person and not just this hot chick that they can win over. And you can still be dead fucking wrong. And you can still watch it all disintegrate the second you start being a person and you stop being a vending machine for gratification.
Yeah, so as soon as you didn't give Chad what he wanted, he left the relationship, quote unquote, that he had with you, right? I'm telling you, man, these girls, they bend their entire personality to please the men that they're attracted to. And then when they try and change their personality back to what it actually is, surprise, surprise, the men don't want to deal with you, right? It's like these girls, guys, they enter into, guys, I'll tell you what, I know girls, man, who they'll be like, you know, months into a relationship, and the dude will never have even seen what she looks like without makeup on her face. Like, I'm telling you guys, these girls will like wake up before the dude does just to put on their makeup so that the dude doesn't see what she looks like because her makeup rubbed off when she went to bed. Right? These girls will manipulate everything about themselves, gentlemen, and then they'll cry when the crazy starts to come out, guys. When the person who's not as attractive as they actually are comes out, the dude's no longer interested and they're shocked and surprised. Right? It's like a dude who, you know, he fakes having all this money, right? And then the girl sees that he's broke and then just like immediately leaves, right? It's like, yeah, you hide your craziness, you alter your appearance, you lie about who you are, you go out of your way to try and please him, you try and please Chad, and then the moment you stop trying to please him, yeah, he's not going to want to have to do anything with you. He's not going to want to do anything with you, excuse me, because why would he? He's got other girls, he's got other options. And that's the thing that a lot of these girls don't realize is like, if you're shooting for a top percentile man, he has other options. Doesn't matter if you're a year into your relationship, if you start acting crazy, you know, the door's there at any given point in time.
Being a vending machine for gratification.
This is a question for all men. Why are you disturbing her if you're not ready for her? Just wondering.
Good lord.
Being married to an older...
Why are you... What even is that, man? You're not ready for her. Yeah, guys, just buckle up and be ready for her, guys. I want you to notice, right, how a lot of these videos are just straight up manipulation, guys. All of them are targeted at trying to be like, oh, you know what, men are like this, or you're insecure if you don't accept me, and it's important that you accept me, guys, because here's the thing. These girls will go after dudes' validation, guys. I don't care how many times they get on the internet. Look at this, you know, boss babe, I don't need no man, I'll do everything myself, guys. You know, they're on the internet, they're doing these sorts of things because they want attention and validation from dudes, right? It's actually incredibly sad. And if you get with one of these girls and you look back at it, guys, it's like, is this really going to be your wife or, you know, the mother of your children or anything like that? And I understand not every dude wants a family and all that kind of stuff, and not every dude wants a long-term relationship. But just imagine for a moment, maybe if you were one of those guys, or you are, and you look back and like, this is your wife making a video like this on TikTok, man. Ridiculous.
Just wondering.
Being married to an older man is all fun and games until you want to grow old together, but he's already old.
Got a new question for you guys. Why do you think guys no longer want to get married?
No, don't. Why?
Because this is all you do.
It's not, it's all I have.
Adult.
Dude, I tell you what, these two better not be married. I hope for this dude's sake that they are not married, okay? But that is disgusting. Like, this is the thing, right? It's like, I see situations like this occur, and like, yeah, dudes might be married so they can't divorce and get out of the situation, which obviously sucks because they know, you know, all their crap is going to be taken if they do. But I see situations like this happen with dudes, right? And they're just like, they're in a relationship with no marriage or anything like that. And I just think immediately in my head, why the hell are you with this nuisance, right? I tell you what, guys, I would rather be alone than be with a girl who pulls this crap. Right? Like, girls seem to think this is funny and the dudes should just put up with this behavior. Like, the amount of Reddit posts that we go over just before this next clip begins, guys, we'll see a bunch of Reddit posts and stories and stuff like that, and they'll go, oh, you know, my girlfriend did blank, you know, insert really egregious act, really terrible act, like, oh, she cheated, or, you know, she does this and that wrong, or she tries to get attention from dudes. She does like some mistake, right? And the dude gets on Reddit and he's like, Reddit, what do I do? Guys, the solution is to leave these girls. Leave them out, guys. Let them dry. You know, leave them out to dry, gentlemen. They don't want to act. You see, these girls, they know how to act, right? They just don't act in the way that they're supposed to, right? They treat their dudes with disrespect. They treat their dudes like garbage. And then all of a sudden they get surprised when they're left out here on the streets and no dude wants to marry them. It's like, yeah, why would they? I've muted the video. 1 second, boys.
It's all I have.
Adulting as a single woman has to be the most ghettoest thing I've ever done. Like, baby, I'm so tired. I am. I like my nails. I'm tired of bringing my own groceries in the house. You know, I'm just tired, baby. I'm tired. There's a lot of things I don't want to do by myself anymore. I'm tired. Where's my husband? Where's my husband?
And you see, they're not looking for love when they say that, right? When she says, "Where's my husband?" just keep in mind the thing that she said a second before that, which is, "Oh, I need someone, you know, I don't want to carry my groceries in." And I don't know what the hell is with these nails, guys. I swear, nails like this have to be one of the biggest red flags out there, guys. Like the really, really long ones that are just like, they're so awful, man. They're so absolutely awful. But make no mistake, these girls are not looking for like a relationship or a partner or someone to care about and love, guys. They're looking for a servant. They're looking for a slave. They're looking for someone who's going to come along and, you know, bring in the groceries or do whatever else so that she doesn't have to do them. And while that guy's there, guys, she's going to go out, she's going to cheat on that dude. Because what girls do is they get men into their life for different purposes, right? In this girl's case, one dude's going to be like the grocery guy and the handyman around the house, guys, but she's still attracted to dudes who actually have self-respect and aren't just going to be in her house doing these things for her. So the thing is, guys, while that dude's in her house, while she's, you know, maybe tries to set up a marriage in the future, chances are she won't be attracted to that guy because he's doing everything she asks, excuse me.
I'm tired of bringing my own groceries in the house. You know, I'm just tired, baby.
Oh, it must be rough.
I'm tired. There's a lot of things I don't want to do by myself anymore. I'm tired. Where's my husband?
Where's my husband, right? What a stupid question, man. I am so glad that dudes are getting married less and less, guys. Like, the more men that we can save from this absolutely terrible trap that is modern day marriage, guys, the better, okay? Disgusting.
I downloaded Bumble BFF to make some new friends. You know, as an adult, it's hard, especially as a female entrepreneur. So I'm bunghole pics from home. You don't find a lot of friendly faces. And I was reading other people's bios just to see if we share the same hobbies, and we don't. They like stuff like yoga, hiking, arts and crafts, being a good person. I'm not into it. I'm into hoe shit. I need someone with energy, tendencies to blue, screw. You know, ludicrous lyrics that I live by. I don't know when someone decided it was a good idea to make me an adult. No idea. I used my therapy money for this week at a club last night to make it rain on some young female entrepreneurs. And while that was kind to them, might have been slightly detrimental to myself. You know what?
Why are they using... Oh yeah, I'm a young female entrepreneur. No, you're not. You just work in the industry. You're not an entrepreneur of anything. It's like literally the oldest profession to ever exist, and you're acting like it's some, you know, new wave classy thing to do. That has nothing to do with entrepreneurialism, okay? Don't let these girls fool you, man. Like, I see, you know, their Instagrams and whatever, guys, they're out here and they're like, "Oh, you know, I'm a boss babe, I'm working on my business." And then you look at what their business, guys, is, and they're like, you know, selling like herbal tea or some crap. They've got no customers, right? I always find it funny when these girls who, you know, they do nothing but post pictures of their body online, right? But then they don't want to take the final dive to use like platforms like OF or whatever. So then they have to try and start like an actual business. So she'll go out here and try these little businesses that of course are going to fail, guys, because these girls don't even know what the hell a profit margin is, right? And then they eventually move on to like adult platforms and stuff like that because they realize that they can't start a business. And then when they get involved into that adult business, guys, they're like, "Oh yeah, look at all this money I'm making. I'm such a great businesswoman." You're not a businesswoman, right? Ridiculous, guys.
That thought did cross my mind, but then I remembered that I was perfect, so that can't be it.
I don't know.
It's always these girls who are single, right? And they say they're perfect, yet they have no man, and they always just seem to have like a, you know, a bit of a sleeve tattoo going on, right? Let's have a look at this. Oh, this will be good.
I don't know whose mother needs to hear this, but your son is about to get these hands, and if you don't like it, you can get them too, since you raised a piece of.
It's really a beautiful day to remind you that you're the prize. And if he makes you feel like you're not, or he's like, you need to calm down, like it's not that serious, like, no. Like, it's not even like that. You and I are on the same level. Leave him. I won't tell you to leave him. But you are a treasure and are to be treated as such.
Oh, my head, man. I'm bringing back the obligatory video eye rub, guys. Like, oh my word. Here's the thing about this, right? You guys will Like, I don't think I've ever said on a video, like, you know what, guys, you deserve this, you deserve that, you're nothing but greatness. It's like, can we just, maybe these girls, I'm going to play that one more time. I'm going to regret this, but let's take a look, okay?
Like, it's not even like that. You and I are on the same level. Leave him. I won't tell you to leave him. But you are a treasure.
What if you're not a treasure? Right? Not everybody out here is a treasure and they're like fantastic and they're a keeper. Like, what if these girls are not a treasure? What if these girls are not a prize? But that never seems to cross their mind, guys, because the thing is, right, is you can so easily sell these girls' ego. I swear to you, man. You know, if you just say to a girl like, oh yeah, you deserve, like, I tell you what, these like dating coaches, like, what was his name, man? Derek Jackson. Right, I think that was his name. The one who, like, they found out that he was cheating on his wife or something, and there was supposedly, like, he was supposedly like a Christian or something like that. Don't quote me on the situation, but it was something along those lines, right? Where these girls just get, like, they love to hear lies. You know what I'm saying? They love cheaters, they love liars, guys, and then they're all of a sudden so surprised when they just get absolutely screwed over, right? But just by default, gentlemen, yeah, okay, not every girl is a treasure. Right? Not every... People aren't deserving of anything by default, guys, right?
And are to be treated as such. Period.
Why do you think dating has become so hard in this new day and age? I'll go first. I think it's because someone has convinced men that they're the prize. So what they're now doing is giving women the bare minimum while still expecting the full package.
I'm 34 years old.
Let me just comment on this by saying, okay, you already know as soon as she started speaking, guys, she was going to blame men for the dating situation. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Men have adapted, right? If you want to go out there, here's the thing, right? Both guys on either side of the fence, right? Whether you're a top percentage man or you're a bottom percentage man, right? Let's just say you're a dude in the top 10%, okay? They're going to look at you like you're a damn joke. Right? Why the hell would I go out here and commit to girls when everybody knows the game that these girls are playing, man? You know, they think that they're slick. They think that nobody sees it, but like, we know that you're seeing like 3 dudes a week. Okay. Like people see that, right? And the thing is, those top percentage guys, they don't want to commit to you because why the hell would they? You know, they got Stacy down the road for tomorrow. If you don't pull through, it's like, you're really not all that special, right? And the thing is, the bottom 90% of dudes, they see you out here struggling and clamoring to get that top percentage of dudes, and they think to themselves, wait a minute, why would I want to be with a girl who truly doesn't want me anyway? Right? Who truly doesn't value me anyway? These girls are doing it to themselves, guys. See, the thing is, right, polyamory is going to become more and more common, guys. You know, these girls, they'll try and recruit their simps to get multiple boyfriends. But the thing is, the dude that, you know, she actually wants, who actually respects himself, there's no way in hell he would consider her for a relationship, guys. Dating in 2022 is absolutely disgusting, gentlemen. And despite how many times these people want to blame it on men, I don't blame it on men, actually. I blame it on the women who are out here, to be honest with you. Okay, that's not true. I also blame it on the men who simp for these women, who try and give them everything they want when they're not deserving of anything. But overall, guys, just absolutely disgusting. Women are absolutely not the prize.
I'm 34 years old, and I cannot find a decent man to date at all. Am I alone? Am I the only one?
Nope.
I've been single for so long now. I've tried all the dating sites, and all the guys want that I talk to are just hookups. They want me to send pics, videos. They don't actually care. They don't want to get to know me. And then
yeah, that's because that's all you are at that point, right? I don't care how many how many times you try and shame dudes into having a relationship with you, like, oh, if you don't want me, you just don't want a real woman or whatever. Okay, you can go out here, you can try and shame men all you want, but at the end of the day, if that guy has options, why is he going to pick you, a 34-year-old woman, when he could just not do that?
then the few that have actually gotten to get to know me have just told me that I'm such a cool person that they don't want to date me because it would ruin the friendship and relationship that we have. Yet we don't have one because you stopped talking to me and date somebody else.
So I'm just really confused if this only happens to me or if this happens to other people. And if it does happen to other people, oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow. Oh my. That is just, it's so funny, right? How the cat comes in on the last frame, right? It's like, I didn't even have to say anything, guys, right? You just know where that woman's life is headed. Just being alone with Cat's hell, she's already there, okay? Absolutely hilarious. But to answer her question, gentlemen, no, she's not alone. Absolutely not. And when I say she's not alone, I of course mean, you know, in regards to her question, not in general, because she is of course alone in real life, right? But no, it's not just you, okay? A lot of these girls are single and alone, guys, and a lot of them will continue to be that way because they refuse to lower their quote-unquote standards, right? And guys, I never feel sorry for these women who get on here and ask these questions and cry and complain as their cats walk in front of the camera, guys. Because again, it's just all self-inflicted. Absolutely all of it, guys.
Tell me why a boy that I never even dated, I just had a talking stage with for 3 months, has caused me more heartbreak than a boy that I dated for 3 years.
I got some more FBI pro tips for you. The first people that DM'd me asking me to help her find somebody sent me screenshots of photos she had from this man's Instagram. So I went to his Instagram, went down a couple rabbit holes through that, but eventually I started actually reading the comments on his posts, and I found a suspicious comment from another woman. So I went to her Instagram and then to her Facebook. And as a result of all that, I was able to confirm that they were in a relationship at some point and the exact week that they broke up. So don't forget to check those comments. I say,
losing the weight, like why we gotta start off like that? Like why do we have to start off with you being obese? Like why can't I get the best version of you?
why can't we start off with you being rich? Buy me diamonds and lavish vacations and fancy dinners. Why do I gotta start off with the broke version of you? All right, Jen.
I always love how they try and equate those two things, right? Here's the thing, right? These girls, what happens, guys, is they're on a downwards hill. Okay, they're on a downward slope. Their life, gentlemen, you know, it's going to start to go, excuse me, I'm just stumbling over my words here, man. Go down and down, okay? These girls, guys, they might be attractive in their 20s, but over time, as they go into their 30s, gentlemen, you know, she'll start to gain weight, she'll start to not look as attractive, and then she'll start to blame men because she's single, right? And she's still going to feel as though she's entitled to those dudes who have money, right? Those dudes who have resources, who have influence, who have power, okay? But the thing is, guys, is like, she doesn't have that anymore. You know, she doesn't have access to those men. So what does she do, guys? She cries about it. Meanwhile, men actually have to build their influence. Men have to build their resources. They have to build their bodies, okay? These two things are not the same. Right? Here's the thing. You want a guy who's rich. You want a guy who's got a lot of money. One, you could have access to him when you're younger anyway. But two, none of these girls actually want to be in a relationship with a man while he builds himself. Right? Like none of these girls want to be... See, guys, when you're at the gym, right, and you're alone, she's not in the gym with you. Right? I forget who said it. There was like a famous guy who said this, guys, or something along these lines. But it's like, she wasn't in the gym struggling with you guys. You know, you think that these girls are in here while you're working hours and hours every day, right? In your 20s, gentlemen, let's just say you're a 20-year-old dude listening to this right now. I know we got older dudes, we got some younger dudes as well, okay? But if you're a dude, let's just say, for example, in your 20s, you're grinding hard, you're working on your stuff, okay? Meanwhile, what do you think the girls in their 20s are doing, guys? They're going to town every weekend, okay? They're hooking up on dating apps. They're seeing Chad. And while they're hungover at their job on Mondays, guys, you know, they're going into Starbucks or their coffee serving job. And then they're going to get around to 30 and complain that they have no savings and men earn more money than them. No, men actually put in the effort. A lot of them do to grind and grow and to become successful in life. And these girls have such an issue, guys, when they get to 30 and that dude is not there for them. Absolutely hilarious stuff.
And fancy dinners. Why do I gotta start off with the broke version of you? All right, gentlemen.
Hey, here's the thing. You want to ask questions like that? Enjoy being single and alone because dudes are done paying for your dinner. Right? That is a question that you do not have the luxury to ask, my friend.
Sit down, let's have a chat. We need to talk about the friend zone. And this is largely in response to many of you that wrote this, in response to my nice guys video, claiming all the nice guys are in the friend zone, blah, blah, blah. Listen up, listen very closely. The friend zone doesn't exist. You know why it doesn't exist? This whole idea Try that again. This whole idea of the friend zone implies that any man that ever interacts with a woman has a chance to be with her. It flat out negates the idea that a woman has a right to choose who she likes and who she doesn't like from the get-go. You never had a chance. She was never...
Nobody is disputing the fact that girls can't choose who they want to be with, right? But here's the thing. Your choices have consequences, okay? You want to choose a dude who doesn't want to commit to you, who doesn't want to give you a relationship, and then turn around and cry when you're 30. Nobody's going to have any sympathy for you, except maybe the guys who don't know any better, right? But, you know, it's just ridiculous. Like, nobody is saying that girls can't go out there and date who they want. I don't even know dudes in this space who are like, who say that, right? But the thing is, you have to live with the consequences. Now, that's what people are saying, right? And you don't like that. You see, this is how you know that these girls never actually listen, guys, is because they don't even address the points that are being made.
Into you, and nothing you would do would ever change that. You caught feeling when she told you for the second, third, or fourth time that you're a great friend and she doesn't see you that way. It's not that you were put in the friend zone. It's that she only ever thought of you as a friend. It's your own fault for catching feelings. Moreover, if you're not happy with that arrangement and you're not okay with being just her friend, then you have the option to get up and walk away at any point. But if you're really your friend, you'll never get friend zoned.
Good morning.
I'd like to make a point on that as well. So these girls will say like, oh, you know, the friend zone doesn't exist because clearly the girls aren't interested in you. Guys, anyone who has been dating at all knows for a fact that these girls will lead guys on. They will never, guys, the thing is, these girls don't like to make it obvious that they're not interested in men. Because if they make it obvious, right, that they're not interested in a dude, then they no longer get the attention. Okay, these girls, they sprinkle in just enough like attention, just enough validation to men so that the men stick around and continue to give them lots of attention and validation, right? This is the same reason why girls watch your Instagram stories, for example, right? Like if you're a dude who's got an Instagram right now and like you see you see some girl that you're into and she watches every one of your stories immediately, but she refuses to set like a date or anything with you if you ask her out, guys, that's why she does that. Right, she doesn't want. She'll say like, "Oh, you know, I'm busy because of like the rain or some crap." Like as if the rain matters and this girl can't go out in the rain. Like, you know what I mean? Like these girls, what they do is they put in the bare minimum amount to continue getting your attention and your validation, and then they turn around and say the friend zone doesn't exist. Right? They don't outright say like, "Oh, I'm not interested in you. We should stop talking." Because if you stop talking, then they lose their validation and they lose the attention that they get from men. Okay, guys, value your attention, please, guys. All right.
Morning, my beautiful babes. Welcome to another episode of Broke Bitch Beauty Tips. Your girl has been looking extra tired out here because you know we're team no sleep. Not on purpose. My baby just does not sleep. So.
It's sad, guys. Like it really is. So this was the woman at the beginning of the video. Single mother, then I catch it. Right, this situation makes me sad, not for her, okay, guys? I just want to make this absolutely clear. I don't feel sad for these girls at all because it's their own doing, guys. I feel sad for the kids, man. That's who I feel sad for. I do not like seeing kids grow up in broken families, guys. I hate that crap. If you're a dude, if you're one of the 6 women who watch this channel, right? And you've grown up with a broken family, guys, like, let's just call it for what it is. It's going to suck, you know? And the thing is, it's a consequence of the parents' decisions, right? And so I don't like to see that. I don't like to see these girls out here thinking like, oh, I'm a boss, babe, I'm a queen, I'm fantastic. It's like, bro, if you were so fantastic, maybe you would secure a partner who's going to be around for the raising of the kid. Right? Because that kid is going to have a worse experience in life as a consequence of your decisions. And I personally think that's disgusting, guys. I couldn't give a crap about this person's life, like, to be honest with you. I don't care. Like, if she can't find a man, that's kind of funny to me, right? But if the kid grows up without a father, I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all.
We've been really feeling it out here. So there's a lot of lines that I'm not liking and a lot of extra baggage, if you will. So we're going to take care of that today. Okay, so I am a little bit red and a little swollen, but I love the results. I only needed 1 syringe of filler, and I got it in my eyes, and then I didn't need it all for my eyes, so she put some in my lips because why not? You know what I mean? And then 40 units of Botox on my forehead and my crow's feet. Jeez. All of this was under $600. And you only need to do filler like once a year. So once a year, $600 for myself. Merry Christmas to me. You know what I mean?
All right, guys, we're going to be calling the episode there because I'm just about done. That has been an absolutely ridiculous episode. Gentlemen, we're going to leave it there. As always, make sure to leave your thoughts and your comments. And guys, make sure you take care of yourselves. And I'll be seeing you boys in the next episode. Peace. Yo, what is going on, guys? Past Taylor here. Just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of today's video. With that being said, make sure you go and show some love to the editor of today's video, guys. You can find free Apple Watch wallpapers over on his website, www.applewatchfaces.io. Make sure you head over there, guys, and bookmark the tab to show some support for your boy. He's gone through the blood, sweat, and tears of putting together today's video, guys, so make sure to go and show him some support for what he has endured today. Take it easy, guys, and peace for real this time.